Ciao. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Lady Nyca. Look here, honey. If y'all, I usually have me old Thanksgiving story. It'd be a little funny one, and this one may actually be one as well. But I'm gonna give y'all the story time over on the other channel this Friday when I return, and it's gonna be entitled "How Thanksgiving Went All the Way Left." So, in old Nyca style. In old Lady Nyca fashion, I got an old nasty piece of Thanksgiving tale to tell all of y'all down over on the other channel. So make sure you subscribe and have your notification bells on. And baby, that video will not be on Spreaker or StreamYard. I'm going to take it back to the old school. It will be a pre-recorded upload, honey. Do you hear what I say? Oh, you're going to want to be over for that one, baby, because I'm going to be talking a little ish while swallowing spit. It's only I can do, okay? It's only I can do. That's all Friday when I return. In the meantime, in between time, I was scrolling the internet streets, minding my business like I always do. And I found a piece of article I found rather interesting. And I said, why not make that the next topic in the Politricks series? Honey, Sondland denies sexual Sondland denies report accusing him of sexual harassment, calling it fundamentally false. Child, while he was down there giving that old piece of testimony that had Trump shaking in his boots, he had some stuff of his own going on, honey, because 3 women have accused U.S. Ambassador to the European Union, Gordon Sondland, of sexually harassing them and then taking retaliatory measures when they rejected his advances. That's what they say. Y'all know I'm going to link it, right? So you can go see for yourself. Sondland, who was thrust into national spotlight last week when he testified in the ongoing impeach inquiry into President Trump, is accused of forcibly trying to kiss 2 women in separate incidents, exposing himself to a third. All incidents occurred while Sondland was working as the chairman of Providence Hotels before he had been appointed to his role as ambassador. The sexual harassment claims were reported first by ProPublica and Portland Monthly Magazine in a statement published on his personal website. Wednesday, Sondland denied the claims in the story, calling it fundamentally false and intended to influence congressional proceedings. Ambassador Sondland refutes the allegation entirely and intends to bring a lawsuit against those publications, their management, and others involved as swiftly as possible, the statement continued. In one incident, Sondland reportedly took Nicole Vogel, a prospective business partner and owner of Portland Monthly, on a tour of his room in a hotel he owns before grabbing her face, trying to kiss her. After Vogel rejected him, Sondland reneged on investing in her venture. I remember seeing my hand drop from the door handle, Vogel said. I turned around and he was standing right behind me, and he says, "Can I have a hug first?" She added, as I pulled back, he grabs my face and goes to kiss me. Sondland's statement noted Vogel's ownership of Portland Monthly, which he describes as an outlandish conflict of interest. He described Vogel as a frequent Democratic Party donor and close associate of Representative Earl Blumenauer. Child, I don't know that man's name, but y'all can see it for yourself in the article, who has spent many weeks maligning Ambassador Sondland with threatening his company. Misconduct is now the subject of Congressional Ethics Office of Complaint. A second incident involved Jonna Solis, a hospitality safety engineer who worked for Sondland. He allegedly exposed himself to her during a tour of his home, saying, "I just thought we could have some fun." When she expressed her lack of interest, he reportedly called her, yelled at her about her job performance. He was pissed, she said. He didn't get his way with me, and he was making it about work. he was making it all my fault. In his statement, Sondland claims that Solis altered the date of her allegation by 5 years, claiming it occurred in 2003, then later saying it was 2008, despite the insisting contemporaneous conversations with her friend back up her account. He also claimed that in, hold on, let me get the rest of it, 2016, years after she claims to have been victimized, Ms. Solis encouraged her new employer again to pitch Ambassador Sondland's company, and they cited her, and then they cited her good relationship with him. A third woman, Natalie Sepp, claims Sondland pushed himself against her, kissed her before she shoved him away, while they met about a potential job. Sepp said Sondland stopped helping her after that incident. No mention was ever made about these three claims in the many preceding years, not even during the ambassador's confirmation process, when federal investigators were thoroughly pursuing input about his background, both personal and professional, Sondland said, adding that the reporters had approached Providence employees with unsupported innuendo that sexual harassment had occurred at the company, then solicited the employees to describe anything similar. Sondland last week became a key witness for the Democrats during the impeachment inquiry, where he repeatedly talked of quid pro quo involving Ukraine. He said everyone was in the loop about President Donald Trump's push for Ukraine, announced investigations into a Ukraine gas company in the 2016 U.S. election. Sondland was one of the most anticipated witnesses as Democrats are holding rigorous week of hearings into whether Trump's dealings with the Ukraine are grounds for impeachment. Sondland told lawmakers that he worked with Rudy Giuliani on Ukraine at Trump's directions, and that he eventually became to believe that military aid for the country was dependent on Ukraine launching those said investigations. Now looky at this old piece of messy cookie. Child. Now I'm going to tell you something. All these politicians are crooked in some kind of way. But I have to agree with Ambassador Sondland on this here. I done went through my confirmation hearings where they was all up in my business. Years has passed. One of the accusers have changed her story from the incident happening in 2003 to now saying that it happened in 2008. I kind of, and all this is coming out now that he sat on that witness stand and basically told the truth. We knew what was going on. And somebody pissed off. Somebody want to cause him problems because he now, in his eyes, feel as if this man has caused him problems. Stay woke, family. Now, there could be some validity to these stories, but the timing makes me side-eye completely. Okay? I ain't heard nothing about this before. And I've been really digging in this politics thing since around, let me see, I met Beautiful Soul, I think 2016. And trust me, she's very thorough. We don't just deal with the presidential campaign of 2016. We didn't just talk about that. We talked about all the factors involved, from when homeboy, what his name was, child, my mind is just, it didn't escape me. With the investigation, Mueller, okay. We went all of it. We've hit on a lot of key players in politics, especially dealing in and around Washington, D.C., okay? And I do find it rather weird. I guess you could say I find it very suspicious that this is coming out against this man now that he stood on that stand and told his truth. We know that him telling his truth caused Donald Trump a whole lot of discomfort, okay? It made a whole lot more people, it called out a little bit more people. Rudy Giuliani being one of them, okay? This sounds like a setup to me. Now, even if this stuff is true about him, the fact that it's coming out now make me feel like somebody pushed for this to come out to try to draw your attention and discredit him. So it makes it look like, well, we can't take what he said too seriously because look what he been doing behind closed doors. Look what he got on him while he trying to condemn the president of the United States. Look what he got going on. That's what I feel like it is. You caused me pain. Now I'm going to try to embarrass you and cause you the same form of pain. Child. It ain't no honor among goddamn thieves, okay? I'm going to link the article. I always cite my source in the pinned comments. Let me know what you guys think about this entire situation of these allegations coming out against Gordon Sondland. Yeah, Sondland. I've been saying that man. I get his name in Soledad O'Brien for some reason mixed up. I swear I do, child. I be on them, honey. But yeah, let me know what you think about this situation. Do you question the timing of such? Do you think that this is some backdoor conversations old President Orange is having to cause problems for this man? Because in the book of his mind, he caused him some problems. Child, I told you, Politricks is a dirty, dirty game, baby. It's a dirty game, and they take no prisoners, child. Let me know. You guys have a wonderful, happy, and blessed Thanksgiving with your families. I hope that you all remember the reason for the season and give thanks abundantly to the Most High or whoever you believe in for just being able to see another one, I always say millions didn't make it. But if you're listening to this, you were one that did. Have a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving. My love, thanks, family. Thank y'all for rocking with me. And in closing, as always, the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate the video. Ratings get me recognized on the YouTube streets. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this article. And if you have not become a Love Thing here on this channel or on my main channel, please subscribe to both channels. I will have the link for the second channel down in the description box below the title. Subscribe to both channels, tap your notification bell, and set them to all so that each and every time I drop a pre-recorded video or go live from either channel, you're going to get a notification. You come over and join in the conversation. Again, happy Thanksgiving, everybody, and I will see you guys again Friday night. Peace.